Well, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to all of you, and thanks for any of you who watched the last video. I actually didn't expect to get many viewers. I usually just make these videos for myself and just find ways to communicate and get some information out there. Well, I got some new information for fun. I'm doing a lot of research and going through a lot of the old historical data and going through a lot of the internet, kind of doing a deep dive through all of this because, again, there's no real technical analysis for what happened long term. We have something happen in 2015, 16, and 17, but also what happened the last few days. So again, a quick couple points I want to talk to you about short interest, some quick tips, and things that have been running through my head today to make sure that I double check and stick to a plan. So number one, the most important thing, there are no options for the stock. Let me repeat, there are no options for the stock. This can work in retail's favor. If you're familiar with anything else that's happened in the market for the last 12 months, if you've been an investor longer than that, that's fantastic. But shorter than that, you know, the options can be a killer for everybody, and even for me. But I've been growing this since actually 12 months. That was actually November 1st. I started growing this, waiting for things to pop off and for me to make a certain amount of money so I can shave it off. But real quick, number one, don't get greedy. Set up an exit plan. Don't get greedy. I'm reading and hearing about many people who lost and got burned many times. I mean, I lost and got burned by a few stocks already because I was waiting to hit that higher number, and then things just dropped. All right. So know your plan, stick to it. Doesn't matter if you make 20%, 30%, or $20, $30, $40, $50. Make your plan, stick to it, run through it ahead of time. I mean, does this make you nervous? You should be. If you're dealing with a lot of your own money and you want to get out ahead, you have to wait and see what happens. Now, a lot of couple brokers already put the opening price about $12 to $13 on Monday. And right now, we know before market and after market is about $6.60. We know about that. Some Fintel data, if you haven't heard about it, it's up to about 91.59%, almost 92% for the volume on Friday. And that's pretty impressive for short interest. Very, 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 very impressive. Now, the cost to borrow is 57.14%, and with about 0.02 days of cover. All right. Now, if you're familiar with that and that is your interest, go to Fintel, check it out. Or if you have Ortex, get into it. Do your research because the technical data is not there. We don't have it just for the last 2 days. Now, the last time this stock truly squeezed and shot up, went from $8 to $320. Of course, check the 5-year chart. It's there. All right. This is heading parabolic on Friday. We know about that. All right. There's 4 halts. This added to that crazy unknown movement of the day. And basically when people are locked out, we don't know what's going on. Remember, this is called a T5. And I'd suggest having a nearby clock, timer, or watch just to make sure you're aware of when the stop gets halted. All right, set your limits, stop limits, sell orders, whatever you have to do to set your prices. If you want to sell your whole stock at the one time, do it. If you're going to stagger it, okay? It's important to have your exit plan, even you're buying in again or you're going to be selling out for all of this, all right? Now, I will give you some quick background information if you have done this or you haven't done this, but just be aware about some starting points for you to be aware about the company because you have to know about your investment and why. If you're familiar with that recent interview on, I think it was CNBC with that fantastic stockbroker, he did not know how to answer the question. So why do you like the company? Oh, sorry, I can hear you. So just know about that. Well, Phunware, it's an 11-year-old tech company. For the market cap around 25 million, and they have 56 employees. Small company, but they've been unprofitable for 11 years. Even, they had a huge run up through in 20, but they're still unprofitable. The banks didn't want to give them loans because they've been an unprofitable tech company and basically have had a hard time accessing capital. They did get some venture capitalists to give them some money or some hedge funds, some private equity bought into it. They're founded in 2009 and they went public via SPAC, just what Trump was doing with the DWAC, however you want to call that, in 2018. But in 2019, they started working with their software and their whole data analysis to work for his Pence re-election campaign. He received $3 million contract from Trump from his campaign manager, Brad Parscale, and its stock went from $10 a share to nearly $300 in February 1st. It took a while to get there, but the importance is that was known. All right. I've been looking for other contract information, see what is the relation to this from Phunware to this new app, Truth Social. We don't know if they're using the software yet. All right, we don't know. So it's nothing. People are just assuming it is because they did it before. If you've been through the website, I went through the website about 6 months ago. I was looking through different blockchain companies and see what's going to be developing. And of course, this happened and I have some information about it. That's great. But know about what their interest is. They do have a good, solid. They've got a good, solid product. It's kind of like what, not as good as BlackBerry, but different sort of, not related to cybersecurity, but what they're doing with collection data and marketing analysis. This is really good. So if you know any about that, go through it, because basically the stock's been trading at 90 cents since as late as October 1st, and actually October 8th. All right. So know what you're getting into. Have your exit plan, stop limit, set up your strategy, have it written down. All right. Because this is an emotional time. Very emotional. When things get emotional is when you're going to make mistakes and you don't want to get burned. Okay. Have a plan A, have a plan B. You're going to commit to it Monday, or plan B, hold it for longer. We don't know what's going to happen, because again, this is something new, and it's actually, if you're getting into this, fantastic. Proud of everybody that's been able to get in and make some money on this, because that's what we all want. Make more money and to invest and make ourselves financially more secure. So anyway, have a great day. Had a freaking earthquake here earlier today in Taiwan. I'm over here in Taiwan. It was about a 4-whole building was shaking, scared the freaking daylights out of me and stray cat that I've been taking care of that comes by. But anyway, on edge today and tonight. Hopefully no more aftershocks. But guys, take care. See you all tomorrow.